So I just arrived in Nairobi maybe 20 minutes ago, and I feel like I'm getting the true Nairobi experience already because we're stuck in traffic. We're here at the BBC Bureau, and we're about to go meet some of the journalists who are inside. Anne, it's nice to finally see you again.
Karibu Nairobi.
Oh, thank you so much. I have no idea what that means, but I hope to learn pretty soon.
Indeed.
In the meantime, would you show the camera around some of the bits and bobs in the bureau?
So this is the BBC's Nairobi Bureau. It's the melting pot for African languages. We broadcast in 5 African languages. Mambo,
Poa sana.
Gota.
Bomba.
Right here is Abdullahi from the Somali service. Nabatnia.
Alhamdulillah.
Let me tell you a little bit about my country, Kenya. It's been described as a thumping, vibrant nation. It sits on Africa's east coast. Its ethnic diversity has produced an energetic culture. But there's also concern about tribalism. Like many places around the world, it has a mixture of the very poor and the very rich. US President Obama is visiting here later this month, and the city is clamoring with anticipation.
As you know, BBC Pop-Up gets its ideas from you, the viewer. You send us your ideas, we film them. And actually, we're putting together a group of local residents later today in Nairobi to ask them what kind of stories they'd like us to film while BBC Pop-Up is in town.
Thank you very much. My name is Diana. What has come to mind is the issue of access to justice in terms of sexual rights. Especially for the girl child, even in Nairobi, where girls are raped and it goes to court, but it never gets out. Like, it's dragged on and on and on, and justice is never found.
Our biggest challenge is we are all saying Kenya, Nairobi is a social hub. There's a lot of creativity going on, but where is the money?
Another thing that can be highlighted is the quality of education in Kenya, because we have so many children going to school, but by the time they leave, they can't read or write.
So we have all this kind of high-rise building coming up, and kids are like, they don't have playing grounds, literally.
But there's a very close relation between what is talked about, the lack of recreational spaces, not just for children, but even for older people.
In Kenya, young footballers depend on institutions, and in that environment, there's a culture of corruption, age cheating.
I wanted them to address, and I think I even put it up on Twitter, about fashion bloggers in Kenya.
Literature. Yeah, there's a generation of writers now who are very interested in creating new work, and quite a few interesting things have come out of this.
The creative industry is really happening, but we are also having problems. So some of these problems are urbanization caused problems. And what we do is we take garbage and we make something useful out of it. So now we make jewelry out of plastic bags and plastic packaging.
Inspirational stories on talent, on people doing positive stuff from the villages and also in the slum areas.
Thank you so much for coming here today.
Yeah, thanks guys. Let's give a round of applause.